Hey there, F1 fans. Are you ready for some thrilling news? Charles Leclerc, the Ferrari driver, just dropped a major revelation about Red Bull's performance after Ferrari's recent upgrades in Baku. It's causing quite a stir in the racing community, and we're here to break it all down for you. In this video, we'll be analyzing the potential impact on the championship standings, exploring the strengths and weaknesses of both teams' cars, and diving deep into the world of racing. So buckle up and get ready for a thrilling ride as we explore the exciting and unpredictable world of Formula One, with the latest news and developments, analyzing what they mean for the rest of the season, including the upcoming race in Miami. So guys, we know that Ferrari is back in the game, but are they good enough to win the Formula One season? Let's wait and watch, but after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, Charles Leclerc admitted that the team still needs to up their game to beat Red Bull. Leclerc secured second place in the sprint race, but couldn't maintain his lead for more than 3 laps. Red Bull's Sergio Perez went on to win the race, making it his 5th victory on street circuits. With 4 victories, 3 pole positions, 3 1-2 finishes, and a triumph in the Saturday sprint, Red Bull had a winning streak going into the 5th round in Miami. Despite a strong strategy and teamwork, Ferrari's car was simply not quick enough to keep up with Red Bull's, with Leclerc finishing a distant 3rd, over 20 seconds behind Perez. But there is hope for Ferrari, as the team plans upgrades for their home race in Imola in May. Though Leclerc doesn't expect miracles from these changes, the podium finish in Baku was a morale boost for the team. However, Red Bull's Perez believes he could take the championship title from his teammate Max Verstappen. With 5 of his 6 F1 wins coming on street circuits, Perez's engineer called him the king of the streets. So overall, the Azerbaijan Grand Prix showcased Red Bull's dominance, with Ferrari still playing catch-up. But Leclerc's podium finish was a boost for the team, and they are determined to improve their car for the upcoming races. Will Red Bull continue their winning streak, or can Ferrari and Perez challenge Verstappen for the championship title? Only time will tell, but we can't wait to find out in the exciting world of Formula One. So what does Charles Leclerc think about the championship status after the race? Let's find out. Charles Leclerc, the Ferrari driver, has admitted that Red Bull is still far ahead of Ferrari in terms of performance after the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, where Red Bull scored another 1-2 finish. Despite securing pole position in both qualifying sessions, Leclerc was overtaken by Sergio Perez during the sprint race on Saturday, and both Red Bulls early in Sunday's race. Even with the intervention of a safety car, Leclerc still finished 21.2 seconds behind Perez's Red Bull, leading him to admit that Ferrari could not compete with Red Bull over a race distance in its current form. Leclerc said the Red Bull is in another league regarding race pace, and he believes that they have found something that Ferrari hasn't. He added that everyone at Ferrari is working hard to understand what they can do to improve their performance. Although Leclerc managed to secure a podium finish in 3rd place, he acknowledged that Ferrari still has a lot of work to do, especially since the Aston Martin was very quick during the race. Despite feeling better in the SF23 and securing his first podium of the season, Leclerc admitted that he was still unsure how much progress Ferrari had made in closing the gap to Red Bull. Leclerc also mentioned that Ferrari had some upgrades coming, but he doesn't expect miracles and hopes that these small changes will keep their competitors behind. So to conclude, we would like to say that Leclerc believes that Red Bull is still far ahead of Ferrari, and everyone at Ferrari is working hard to improve their performance. Although Leclerc managed to secure a podium finish, he acknowledged that Ferrari still has a lot of work to do to close the gap to their competitors. So, are there any upgrades coming for Ferrari in the upcoming Miami race? Let's have a look at this as well. According to team principal Fred Vasseur, Ferrari is set to introduce upgrades to its 2023 Formula One car in Miami, with further smaller updates planned for the following European races. The team hopes to address its race pace deficit to Red Bull with the upgrade program, bearing its fruits in the upcoming Miami Grand Prix. With just 1 hour of free practice, the new sprint format encourages teams to implement smaller upgrades at a time and rethink which type of circuit to deploy them. Vasseur acknowledged that Ferrari still has a lot of ground to make up in terms of race trim, despite Charles Leclerc's pole position in the Azerbaijan Grand Prix and his 3rd place finish behind the 2 Red Bull drivers. He also highlighted one of Red Bull's strengths in Baku, its DRS overtaking device, and noted that Ferrari is working to understand how the team has gained such a huge advantage with it. Vasseur emphasized that even though Ferrari was still providing changes to the car from Miami, And for the next couple of events, the fact that the team is able to extract all of the potential out of the update is another matter to consider. This will be the case even if Ferrari begins to provide updates to the car from Miami. Because of the change in the weekend format, it will be challenging to reach the potential that he believes is there. Nonetheless, this will be the case for everyone, and it will be a natural part of the game. Vassar believes that given upcoming European races, Monaco is not the best site to improve the car, so they will bring some minor updates. This format encourages the teams to make more frequent, smaller updates rather than larger, more comprehensive ones. Therefore, even though there is a possibility that Ferrari will introduce updates in Miami, the team will prioritize the implementation of more minor updates for the subsequent races in Europe. Now let's look at how impressive Red Bull's performance has been this season, as well as the competition between both Red Bulls. With Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez excelling at the top of their respective categories in the 2023 Formula One season, Red Bull Racing has jumped out to an early lead in the championship. At the Grand Prix of Azerbaijan, which took place in Baku, Red Bull once again demonstrated its dominance over the competition. As a result of his victory, Perez became the first driver in the 7-year history of the Baku Grand Prix to win the event more than once. Verstappen and Perez easily passed Ferrari's Charles Leclerc at the start of the race and quickly took the lead. However, Verstappen's pit stops, which he had already completed, were called out when the safety car was brought in due to Nick de Vries' AlphaTauri car breaking down on the track. This disrupted Verstappen's strategy and allowed Perez, who had not yet made his stop, to overtake him and take the lead after his stop. Perez then maintained his lead over Verstappen for the remainder of the race, controlling the pace to ensure his victory. Perez's win closed the gap to Verstappen in the championship to just 6 points. Although Verstappen still leads the standings and is seen as the favorite for the title, Perez's 21-second lead over third-place Charles Leclerc demonstrated Red Bull's dominance. In his post-race comments, Perez acknowledged the pressure to deliver a win and was pleased with the result, calling it an excellent result for the championship. Meanwhile, Verstappen expressed his disappointment with the timing of the safety car, which he felt was unlucky. He also admitted that he was not entirely happy with the balance of his car during the race, but saw the weekend as an opportunity to learn and improve. As we wrap up our discussion of the Baku Grand Prix, we cannot help but be excited about what the rest of the 2023 Formula One season has in store. Red Bull's dominant performance in Baku has certainly set the tone for what promises to be an epic championship battle between Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez. But the race also highlighted the challenges that teams like Ferrari face as they try to keep pace with the top two. While Charles Leclerc and his team are not backing down, they have a lot of ground to cover. As we look ahead to the upcoming races, there is no doubt that we will see more intense racing and unexpected outcomes. Fans around the world will be glued to their screens, eagerly anticipating each race and wondering who will come out on top. We cannot wait to see how this season plays out. So fans, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to share this video with your fellow F1 fans. Also, make sure to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates and news from the world of Formula One. So we'll be back soon with another exciting video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.